Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. On the last episode, we spent the whole time looking for one monster that I could not see on the map until I got close to it. It was not fun. And we finished all of our tasks for the day, at least. Well, for the first part. The first part of our task. So I'm supposed to head back and pick up. I think I'm supposed to just pick up the next parts of my quest. I am so mad right now. I bought a new mic and it is so late. I'm pretty sure they lost the package. So, it's insured, but now they're probably gonna have to, rebuy it, which is gonna make it take even longer to get here than it already should have. I'm definitely getting the money back from the first one they lost, but I'm gonna have to rebuy it and wait again for it to get here. That is one of the worst things. But whatever. No point in complaining about it now. I do wonder what our next task is going to be. As long as it's not another hunt, I don't mind combat quests. I just don't like to search for stuff when I have no idea where I'm going. That's the problem I have. If I don't know where I'm going, then I've got a problem with it. I see you finished all of this morning's tasks. Yeah, we hit all the essential ones. Good work, everyone. The food's almost ready. Just give it a little more time. Ah, looks like we came back right on time then. Is it luck or intuition? Either way, there's more than enough to go around. I'm sure you all must be starving after riding all over the plains all morning. Well, I am pretty hungry. Riding can be surprisingly strenuous. It smells wonderful. I think the scent is starting to make me even hungrier. Me too. Hey, no eating before it's done. Anyway, let me thank you for working hard this morning. Take a seat and we'll begin our midday meal in just a minute. Rena and the others sat down and waited for the meal to be served. After eating their fill of warm, fragrant... Is that naan bread? And savory kebabs, they all washed it down with a cup of Sheeta's finest herbal tea. That really hit the spot. I still want to eat more, but my stomach is protesting. The naan flatbread you made was really delicious. It tasted so fresh, too. I baked it on a kind of collapsible stove. I'm glad you liked it. I doubt you'll see bread like that much in the Empire. Oh, I don't think I could eat another bite. Sheeta's tea was wonderful. Finish to the meal was a wonderful finish to the meal. Yeah, must have been practicing quite a bit while I've been away. Your tea etiquette was perfect as well. I hope you will continue to learn and improve. Thank you. Sheeta got praised by the cool boy. But Lily, it looks like you were able to recover your strength. Hopefully, you're about ready to start thinking about the afternoon's tasks. Oh yes, of course. Shall we get started on clearing up first then? Oh, you don't need to worry yourselves with that. Oh no, I would feel terrible if you had to do it all on your own. Then we should begin. Field study envelope June. Field study, day 1, afternoon, assigned tasks. Ooh. 2 side ones and Special lesson. I would like you to hold a simple lesson for the children of this settlement in order to broaden their horizons. If you're willing to do so, please come speak to me outside. The fence in front of the pasture has been damaged by a number of sheep have gotten loose. Please help me find them. Oh, great. A visiting cameraman by the name of Norton has left for the Northern Highlands unaccompanied. Wow. I read that completely wrong. I would like you to go after him and ensure his safety. But first, please visit me in my home, as I have more to tell you. There are only a few, but they all seem pretty challenging. Not to mention tedious. This afternoon, I'd like you to turn your attention towards the Northern Highlands. You may need to travel to the south as well, though, which will give you a lot of ground to cover. I left some fresh horses near the northern exit, so just head out that way when you're ready to leave. Thank you. Alright everyone, let's do this. We should swing by and visit the Elder first, since he's the client for our only essential request this afternoon. That seems sensible. Okay, let's pay the Elder a visit. Take care, everyone. We were already going to do that. But no. Instead of paying the Elder a visit, I'm going to try to do my other quests. As usual, side quest comes first. And there we go. Talk. I've been waiting for you all. Did you have a look at my request? We did. You want us to hold a class for the children, right? What do you want us to teach them, though? Don't worry, it's nothing too difficult. I just want you to teach them a little about erebonia. I see. That explains why you asked us then. This is a good chance for them to learn about life outside the settlement. They attend Sunday school, so they're fine in regards to regular studies. Might I ask how Sunday school is carried out here? A traveling priest comes by once a month to hold it. We really can't be thankful enough for all his efforts. When you think about it, the sheer amount of work the church does on such a huge scale really is amazing. Indeed, it's all thanks to the goddess' generosity. I think that meant to say goddesses. But do you have the time to help? If so, I'll call the children over. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're ready when you are. Thank you. Oh, I meant to say, we want this to be similar to Sunday school, so we'd like just one of you to serve as a teacher. Feel free to pick among yourselves, though keep in mind that Gaius isn't a candidate. It's gonna be Reen. I believe each of us would have our own unique thing to teach here. It's probably going to be Reen. Actually, I believe that you would be the best candidate for this Reen. What? I was thinking the same thing myself. It would be better if it was Emma. Yes, she knows way more. But social standing is pretty important in Erebonia, so there's a broad variety of opinions about it. But you're kind of a special case, Reen. That's true. His unique position allows him to discuss things from a relatively unbiased point of view. But I think you'd be a good choice, Reen. Even taking your position out of the equation, you're almost always the center of our class anyway. Yeah, that includes in grades. Well, they just want me to answer questions. I suppose I can't say no if everyone feels that way, can I? Alright then, I'll do it. Thanks. Well, looks like we're ready to begin. Wonderful. I'll gather the children right away. They just want me to answer questions. That's the only reason. Emma was more than suitable for that. Gaius just isn't a candidate because he's from here and he doesn't know as much. Literally, actually, any of those three would probably have been a better choice than Reen. Is that everyone? I can't see Thomas here anywhere though. Thomas is part of the older group in Sunday school, so yeah, he's got work to do too, so he can't come. I see. I was hoping he'd be here too. Let's get started then. I'm so excited. Glad to hear it. I guess I should introduce myself first. I'm Reen Swarja. My friends and I came here from Thor's Military Academy. Thor's Military Academy. You're from the same academy as Guys then. But you know this. That's why they're all here together. You know this. Schools for studying and stuff, right? What do you study there? Well, we get taught all kinds of things, really. There's the basic subjects like history and math, and being in military academy, we also learn art of combat. That's the same stuff Lacan and everyone else uses to fight monsters, isn't it? That's so cool. This is so tedious, but I see that you've got a boyish side to you after all. Yeah, despite being a little scaredy cat. I am not. Hey now, there's no need for teasing. Hey, how far is that academy from here? How far in terms of distance? You came here on something called a train, didn't you? Could you tell us how long that trip took? Oh, that makes it a little easier in that case. I know they just wanted me to answer questions. They said it should take 8 hours, but like at the same time they said half the day. Yet I said that is not half the day. So if it's only 8 hours, that's right. If we take transfer times out of the equation, then we were on the train for 8 hours, I'd say. That's pretty far. Daddy told me that trains are fast too. So it still took that long even then? Must be super far away then. It really is. Well, the fact we still made it here in a day is pretty amazing. Yeah, it'd have taken a lot longer by horse. Can I ask something too? Of course. Right. What's the biggest place in erebonia then? That would be Himdallar, which is our capital city. Himdallar. That's a cool name. Yeah, it sounds strong. That's a unique way to judge it. How many people live there then? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I don't know this. I'm gonna just go for 300,000. Is it around 300? No, that's the Berehard. If it's not Berehard, then it is the 800,000. From what I remember, it's around 800,000 people. 800,000? Is that a lot? Berehard is 300,000? Berehard was... Wait, is Himdallar Himdallar was the capital, wasn't it? I don't remember. Seems like they can't comprehend a number that big just yet. Then again, I can't imagine that many people in one place either. You're not the only one. Of course, you'd never actually see that many people all at once. Granted, he struggles from time to time, but they're learning the correct information in the end. So it seems. A lot of it's common knowledge, though. Well, I'm just glad to see them learning something. He's not a bad teacher. Stop giving me questions that I need to answer. If anyone has any further questions, please feel free to ask. Don't encourage them. Can I ask something then? Of course, what is it? How long ago was Thor's first built? Guys told me all about how it has a long history, but I've forgotten when exactly it was made. See, Reen, this is why you don't encourage them, because I don't remember the answer to this. Oh, I have a terrible memory. I'm extremely short-termed. really don't know. I doubt it was 50 years. I really doubt that it was 50 years. I really don't know. I hate this so much. I want to think it's 250, but I highly doubt it. It could be 220. I really hate this. I hate these. I cannot remember stuff like this very well. So, it really is irritating. And I already got one wrong. I'm gonna go with 220. Thor's was founded about 220 years ago, roughly 30 years after the War of the Lions ended. The founder was none other than Emperor Dressels, a legendary figure in the Empire, and even here in the Highlands. I think I got that right then. Founding the Academy was one of the last things he did before he passed away. That's a long time. I didn't know that Emperor Dressel was the one who founded it. I didn't know who he is, too. He was friends with our ancestors, wasn't he? Yeah, he won the war and became the most important person in erebonia. Yep, that's how he became the Emperor. Hearing you all talk about him really goes to show how deep his connection with Nord was. So is there anything else you'd like to know? Green, stop encouraging. Me, I have a question. Well, it's almost time for us to finish up for the day. Is there anything else you'd like to know before then? I think I've asked everything. Ow. I can't think of anything else either. You two really did ask a lot. Oh yeah. Seems like she's not all out just yet. You talked about them before, but what are nobles? Well, you see, there's been a class system in place with erebonia for a long time now. What's a class system? Could you give me a few minutes to think? I'm not entirely sure how I should answer this. Can I ask as well, now that it's been brought up? Go ahead. I'm not sure if any of them will really understand if you try to explain normally. So, could you give us your own thoughts on nobles instead? That might make things easier to understand. That makes giving an answer easier, too. Wow, things escalated quickly, didn't they? Indeed. I wonder how he'll answer. This is still a bit tough. I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer. So I'll just have to answer with my heart, I guess. To me, some nobles, it is pride. But that's to a high degree. Bonds with one family, that's kind of in Reen's case. I honestly don't see. To me, a noble is just someone who just has their position because of their family. That's it. Maybe their family a long time ago did something great, or they were selected and just kept the position throughout their family lines. It's not really anything special. They're just a figurehead. That's about it. So I'm gonna go with no idea. I really don't know, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. There's plenty of different nobles out there who take their status into account in differing ways, but there's one thing I can say about them at least. What that might, wow, what might that be? That was a really hard time getting that one out. In fact, regardless of everything, Erebonia as it currently is would never have existed without them. There's certainly a knot. Where is that? There's certainly a lot of problems surrounding the class system, but I don't think that serves as an excuse to completely deny every facet of the nobility. Because in the end, it's always possible to fix the way things currently are. I'm just rambling now. Sorry. No, it's okay. I learned a lot from what you've told us. I didn't really get it, but you sounded really cool. Yeah. So that's how he feels. That was a really thoughtful response. One very like him as well. It was. I'm very impressed, to be honest. There's no right or wrong answer. Right! Regardless, that should be enough for today. Make sure you thank him now, everyone. Thank you very much. You're welcome. She said everyone, not one of you. For everyone. Let me give you something to thank you for taking the time to teach the children. I believe that was a very valuable experience for all of them. Truthfully, I don't feel like I did a very good job explaining things. I ended up spending too much time thinking about their questions too. We could tell you were really enthusiastic though, and I think the kids picked up on that too. She's right, they all seem to have been enjoying themselves. Your answer to that final question was rather impressive as well. Yeah, it looked like the kids aren't the only one who learned something new today. I got so caught up in the details that I couldn't really explain myself properly, but I'm glad you guys think I did okay. You should have some more confidence in yourself. At any rate, here's your compensation for playing teacher today. Yellow pendulum. Thank you, ma'am. Well then, I wish you the best of luck with that field study of yours. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Yeah. Okay, that's one down. Okay, now let's go talk to Sheepy McFarmer guy. That nickname came out of nowhere. I apologize for that. Hey there, I was waiting for you. How in the world did this fence end up like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Seems like it got broken sometime just before noon. Unfortunately, some of the sheep managed to escape too. I doubt there's any need to worry about monsters getting them, because they're surprisingly fast, but would you be able to go out and find them for me? I mean, sure, I hope you mark them on the map. I hate search quests. How many sheep managed to escape? 5 of them in total. Based on the footprint, it seems like 3 went north and 2 went south. Of course. That's why he said we may end up needing to go south, because of these dang sheep. I'd honestly like to go search for them myself, but I need to get this fence fixed up first. Of course, because if you go out and search for them, the rest will just leave. There it is. Otherwise, the rest of them will make a break for it as well. Don't worry, we'll take care of them. Shall we begin the search immediately then? That's probably the best idea, especially with how vast the islands are. We'll need to make some preparations of our own before leaving, though. I agree. Heading out there with insufficient supplies is foolish. Whatever. Right then, let's get started once we're ready. I clicked before I got to read the word, so I didn't know what the word was. I'm gonna look for the 2 in the south first. Let's go find those sheep. How do you plan to get them back, though, is the question. Okay, so they are marked. There's one here.
Yeah.
Whew, I really wish we could put way markers down. Hope they think about that when it comes to number 2. Since they're currently working on it, really, really, really hope they add in way markers. Because in big maps like this, you selecting the target area and being able to follow the map to it is better than having to constantly check your map to make sure you haven't made a wrong turn and such. Because you can just see it on the minimap. All open world games have way markers so that you can place them and just go straight there. Ah, found it. I'm surprised I managed to come all the way out here. What are we gonna do with the sheep we find? I'll lead the sheep back to the settlement with my horse. But we should leave guiding them back until we found all 5. Okay, we'll leave that to you then.
Let's get going.
Alright, time to catch sheep number 2.
Yeah.
This is a much better quest. I know where I'm going. Oh, I wish there was a monster battle. Because then it would be a much funner quest. But hey, I'm not complaining. I know where I'm going, so I don't have any problems with the quest. I just hate being lost. That's as simple as it gets. Is that one of them? Of course it is. Yes, that's one of the sheep we're looking for. Phew, that's 2 of them. Yeah, there's still a couple more out there, though. There is also a chest over here.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
I know, man. That's why I was coming over here. Oh, it's one of these.
If it's a fight they want,
Then bring it.
go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. Right.
Time for the corner grab.
It's my turn.
Who's detailed there? Do I have all the details? For the most part.
Activate.
I have more chance of confusing them if I hit multiple of them. Or more chance of killing off multiple of them. Let's go for the defense. And I can give impassion later.
Yeah. Flames, gavel on my blade.
Time to clear out.
Strike! It's my turn.
Now this is a much fight.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah, this was the new move she got when she was leveled up. Let's try
Oh
it
no,
out.
you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain. Now.
Did you miss some?
Leave it to me. There!
Blind.
It's my turn.
Let's go with
Arcus,
the
activate.
covering.
Here we go!
And I'll just use an item that says it's blind.
Huh.
Yeah.
Thanks! Come on!
That miss just costs you your
Right.
whole life. Let's try this again.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain. Go.
Kill him dead.
Leave it to me!
There.
Nicely done, Elisa.
Same to you. That was great.
What I get. That's really all I care about is the reward.
A matter of course.
Well, levels are good too. But that's really all I care about is the reward. What did I get from this? Flame Tongue. I'll check that later. For now,
Let's get going!
we have more sheep to gather. Ooh, I did not see that thing.
Well, shall we begin? It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Go! Alright, let's do this!
Leave
Leave it to me!
Huh?
It's my turn.
Yeah. Gleaming blades. Go.
That helps nothing.
Take this!
Ugh, blind.
Right. Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain.
You guys are really susceptible to
Go!
these arrows.
Go! Alright. Yeah. Thanks!
Can't have
My
an
turn.
accuracy drop now, can we? Seems like somebody
There.
needs to get chopped up.
It's my turn.
Maybe that'll teach you.
Here.
Alright.
Don't turn your back to me.
I go where the wind takes me.
Don't turn your back to a whole group of people and only focus on that one. You're a little bit stupid.
Yeah!
Anyway, to get to the next one, we'd have to go back to the town and go out the other exit. I wonder if there's other monsters in the northern area of this town.
Yeah!
This way. Hopefully there's new monsters in this area. Because same old is boring. like to see something new. Each area filled with new and interesting monsters. I always try to fight every monster at least once so I can see what all of them do. Because, you know, I'm curious to see what the developers would put as in terms of monsters. But anyway, that is all the time we have for this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. If you liked this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next episode.